speaking, invention, part 3. Question number 1. What qualities do the inventors have? Um, I don't know because I have never been an inventor. So, yeah, I cannot just say it by myself. But to my perspective, I mean, like, as far as I know, as far as my knowledge, I would say that the most important traits that an inventor have is that their creativity. Like they have the ability to create, and they have their creativity. They can just think of a new invention immediately without any doubt, and they can just like do it. They just push themselves into doing it every time that they want. Also, I believe that they should have curiosity. I mean, like when they are curious about something, they would have the motivation to try a new invention or to invent a new things that they need to like they need investment and they need investigations. Also, I believe that if an inventor want to be successful, they would have to catch up with the trends. What kind of trends here? The trends that we are moving towards, and the technology have been so advanced lately that they have to catch up with all the trends so that they can be a really useful and really successful inventors in their life. So yeah, the things that I believe that every inventors need to have. Question number 2: do you think only scientists can invent new things? Well, no, actually. Um, I want to take Thomas Edison as an example. Why am I telling you about him? Because Thomas Edison was born in a middle class family, and he wasn't a really good student when he was a child. In fact, when he was younger, he was sent from school because his curiosity by asking the question, why is 1 plus 1 equals 2? When everyone just believed that is a fact. Yeah, and later on, he was taught at home, like he was homeschooling by his mother, and thanks to his mother, as her love for him, her patience for him, her persistence for him, he become a really successful inventor. He's not a scientist. He's just an inventor, and he was before being an inventor. He was just a curious boy, and people call him dumb, but he has opened their eyes, and he showed them what that he can do, and he make him a really good person, and everybody admire him. So yeah, not only scientists can invent things, other people can too. They just need to have the traits that I have mentioned above. Question number 3: what inventions do you think should be improved? Well, I don't know, because if I have to answer this question, I don't really know about it, because I'm living in a really comfortable life, and I think that my life is comfortable enough to not change anything. But if I have to choose, I think that I would choose the plastic paper, the plastic bag. It is considered one of the worst inventions in human century. Why? Because people now are like consume it so much, they over consume it, and now we can see trash from plastic bags everywhere that we go, especially in developing countries like Vietnam. People sell plastic bag as a really cheap price, and as it is convenient, people use it continuously and non-stop. So that means that the trash is now everywhere, and it's destroying the nature beauty of every single corner of the world. That is in the developing country. And if I have to improve that, I think that I would suggest using paper bags, which takes like take shorter time to expose. And also I would ask to invent bags that use natural resources like plant or rock or stone, something like that, instead of paper plastic bags. That's what I want to say. Question number 4. Are there any other inventions that make the world better? Well, yes, of course. The world is better due to many good inventions that like our predecessors just give it back to us, and it has improved our life a lot. If we have to say that it makes our life better, um, I would say the invention of penicillin. What is that? It is a type of medicine. What is invented by Louis Pasteur, and he has saved many people from being sick by the dog or the cat which bite or bitten them. So yeah, I would say that penicillin have really improved the life of many people in the world. It also saved many people's life. So why would we just like ignore them? I have to mention about it because yeah, I've told you it is so important in every single people's life that it is now considered the most important, like the indispensable invention of the human century. Question number 5. Do all the inventions bring benefits to our world? Well, no. I would say no. It is a full no. Why? Because as I have mentioned, plastic bags does not help us benefit our world. Because it just benefits people themselves. I mean, like it is confident, it's convenient for other people, for the human's life, but it doesn't help to benefit our environment, the world's environment. People throw all the paper plastic bags everywhere, and this thing takes about 1,000 years to dispose. And with that time, our world would become really heavily polluted. By that time, I believe that most of the creatures on the earth would be extinct, not to mention the extinction of humans' life. So yeah, I would say that not every single invention is beneficial for our world. Question number 6. Who should support and sponsor inventors, government or private companies? Um, well, to answer this question, I would like to say I would say an example, like if the inventors invent a really beneficial invention that helps all around the world, like it can be a public things. Government should help to investigate and help to sponsor all the inventions so that they can just beneficial their own nation and the world. But sometimes, if the inventors invent a things that is only in the specific area, like only benefits the company or something like that, the company should be the main sponsor who hold the sponsorship for all the inventions and help the inventors for their own to make ends meet. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you for listening.